May I now request Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Shri Justice N.V. Ramana Garu, to present a small token of appreciation to the performers. I request all the performers to please assemble in front of the stage. Yamini often explores multiple narratives from different perspectives. Her intention is to give the audience a distinctive experience coupled with a spellbinding performance, proving herself a creative and exploratory artist. Her focus often lies in perfecting the technique of subtlety and nuanced abhinaya. She has constantly pursued widening the horizons of Kuchipudi through her various thematic performances and productions, and yet never compromised on the systems of the yore. We were all mesmerized by the performers and the performance. Your elegance ruled everything. The expressions just wowed us. It looked so divine. We are all glad to have witnessed this live performance. The performance and the performers, with their poised ability to hold difficult balancing poses along with their finely honed sense of rhythm, can easily dazzle audiences. It is now time for us to honor the presence of all the dignitaries on the dais. I hereby request Shri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Honorable Shri Justice, the Chief Justice of India, Shri Justice N.V. Ramana. I'm sorry, my lord. I now invite Honorable Shri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma Garu onto the dais and I request Shri D. Ramakant, Registrar IT cum CPC, to escort His Lordship. I now invite Shri A. Indrakaran Reddy Garu onto the dais, and I request Shri T. Venkateshwara Rao, Registrar Protocol, to assist him. I now invite Honorable Shri Justice Ujjal Bhuyan Garu onto the dais, and I request Shri K. Gangadhar Rao, Registrar Judicial, to escort His Lordship. I now invite Honorable Shri Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra Garu onto the dais, and I request Shri V. Ramesh, Registrar Management, to escort His Lordship. I now invite Honorable Shri Justice V. Ramasubramanian Garu onto the dais, and I request Shri G. V. Subramaniam, Registrar Judicial, to escort His Lordship. I now invite Honorable Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu onto the dais, and I request Srimati K. Sai Rama Devi, Registrar Vigilance, to escort him. I now take the privilege of inviting today's chief guest, Honorable Shri Justice N.V. Ramana Garu, onto the dais, and I request Srimati K. Sujana, Registrar General, to escort His Lordship. It is now time for us to honor the presence of all the dignitaries on the dais. I hereby request Shri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Shri Justice N.V. Ramana Garu. I would now invite Honorable Shri Justice Ujjal Bhuyan Garu, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Honorable the Chief Minister, Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu. I would now invite Honorable Shri Justice P. Naveen Rao Garu, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Honorable Shri Justice V. Ramasubramanian Garu. I now invite Honorable Dr. Justice Shamim Akhtar Garu, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Honorable Shri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma Garu.
Chief Minister will like to felicitate he should do it right after this. Okay, sir.
Okay, madam. I invite Honorable Shri Justice Abhinand Kumar Shavali Garu, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Honorable Shri Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra Garu. I invite Honorable Justice G. Sridevi Garu, Judge High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Honorable Sri Justice Ujjal Bhuyan Garu. I invite Honorable Sri Justice T. Vinod Kumar Garu, Judge High Court for the State of Telangana, to present a bouquet to Sri A. Indrakaran Reddy Garu. That's it, no? To whom? CJI? CJI. I now request Honorable Chief Minister Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu to felicitate Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Shri Justice N.B. Ramana Garu. He is present. Telangana State. Registration by KCR. On behalf of State. I will say. Now request Honorable the Chief Minister Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu to felicitate Honorable Shri Justice V. Ramasubramanian Garu, Judge Supreme Court of India, on behalf of the State of Telangana. I now request Honorable Chief Minister Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu to felicitate Honorable Shri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma Garu, Chief Justice High Court for the State of Telangana. I request Honorable Chief Minister Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu to felicitate Honorable Shri Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra Garu, Chief Justice, High Court of Andhra Pradesh. I would request everyone present here to rise for the prayer song Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sukhalam Malayaj Sheetalam Sasya Shyamalam Mataram सुमित द्रुमदल शोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुर भाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्।
I would like to invite the dignitaries on the dais to proceed for lighting of the lamp as a mark of inauguration of the conference.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं
To commence with the two-day conference, may I now invite Honorable Sri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma Garu, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, to deliver the opening remarks.
Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Mr. Justice N.V. Ramana, Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ram Subramaniam, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao, Chief Minister of Telangana, Honorable N. Karan Reddy Garu, Minister, State of Telangana, Honorable Justice Prashant Mishra Ji, Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court, brother and sister judges, registrars of the High Court, judicial officers of the state, print and electronic media. It's a great privilege for me to welcome Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Ram Subramaniam and the Chief Minister of Telangana to the inauguration of 2 days conference of the state judicial officers. I sincerely thank them for accepting our invitation to attend inaugural function of this conference. Honorable the Chief Justice of India has been instrumental in increase of strength of judges of the High Court from 24 to 42 and elevation of 17 new judges. The advocates, litigants, public and the government owe a lot to his lordship. Honorable Chief Minister, a dynamic personality, needs no introduction. His government is very positive in fulfilling the requirement of the judiciary. Many proposals for establishment of new courts, sanction of posts, and creating infrastructure of the High Court and subordinate judiciary are being cleared at brisk pace. Honorable Mr. Justice Ram Subramaniam is the first judge to be elevated to the Supreme Court from Telangana High Court. The advocates and officers of the state and people of this state will remember the services rendered by His Lordship to this state. I thank Brother Justice Prashant Mishra, Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, for accepting our invitation and attending this function. The Law Minister, Mr. Indrakaran Reddy, is always humble and hard-working person. In spite of his busy schedule, he always gives priority to the issues pertaining to the judiciary. I extend a warm welcome to all judicial officers of the state to this conference. Last conference of the judicial officers of the combined state of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh was held in March 2016. People repose faith and confidence in judiciary. The people expect that to be effective, the judiciary must deliver quality justice at affordable cost and in a time-bound manner. High pendency coupled with deficient infrastructure is a cause for serious concern. It's a bounden duty to raise our standards and to live up to the expectations of millions of Indians by ensuring quality justice without delay. As of 31st March, about 8 lakh cases are pending in the district judiciary. The COVID-19 pandemic added to a burden and increased overall caseload. In several courts, judges are required to handle large number of volume of cases. In many courts, number of cases pending are more than 2,000. There's a need to improve judicial infrastructure that includes judicial officers, staff, and physical infrastructure. To handle pending cases in the courts and ever increasing inflow of cases, we need more judges with increased support staff and better physical infrastructure. I am sure that the government will extend full cooperation in creating modern infrastructure in the state judiciary. In addition to creating modern infrastructure, it is also necessary to think out of the box to find solution for ensuring speedy disposal of cases and reducing the caseload. Justice dispensation does not mean merely adjudication of cases, but ensuring finality to litigation even in a conciliation or mediation. Having regard to large pendency, judicial officers are required to play a proactive role to persuade and encourage the litigants and their lawyers to resort to alternative modes of resolution of disputes. Simultaneously, it is also necessary to put in place competent, well-trained mediators and conciliators who can discharge their roles effectively. A well-trained team of mediators and conciliators can effectively assist the court in ensuring speedy and cost-effective dispute resolution. Modern-day judicial officers required to adopt multi-taking in dealing with various aspects of justice delivery system. His role is not confined only to adjudication. He has to hone skills of running the administration, managing the court proceedings, planning of cause lists, etc. He should have in-depth knowledge of ICT tools, assimilate them, and put them to use. There's a growing trend of indiscipline in the judicial officers and particularly young officers. It's a common grievance of the bar that the senior advocates are being ill-treated and due respect and courtesies are not extended to them. This is not a good sign and there is an immediate necessity to reverse to this trend. It is also noticed that some of the officers are not punctual in maintaining timings on the bench and in the matter of passing orders. While adjudicating the cases, the officers are also required to remember the plight of the victims and they should be compensated. An interaction, sharing of experiences, and finding out solutions on core issues of a state judiciary briefly mentioned now is immediately required. This conference is aimed at deliberating on core issues affecting justice delivery system and making an endeavor to arrive at a consensus on the way of forwarding in dealing the issue and to bring out progressive and inclusive change in our approach to justice dispensation. The conference overall days will focus upon following subjects. 1. Access to justice, victim compensation in India. 2. Judicial ethics and relationship between bar and bench. 3. Matrimonial issues. 4. Court management including areas and computerization, digitization and infrastructure in subordinate courts and recording of evidence through video conferencing. 5th, alternative dispute resolution system. The topics are selected after undertaking a meticulous exercise. I request all the judicial officers to actively participate, discuss and debate and find some lasting solutions. You are all fortunate to have two legal luminaries adorning the office of the Chief Justice of India and the Judge of the Supreme Court to enlighten us and to give us clear directions. I once again welcome you all. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, my lord, for giving brief introduction.